the way it's working now, well, we have very little bit of time, but we have one question here for Carolyn. How frequently has OFAC been an obstacle for your clients preventing the payment of ransom?
So I will say there's been, it's rare. I will say that there has not been a sanction yet from OFAC associated with any sort of payment that's been made. But I will say it's certainly something that we're monitoring because that list changes every day. So all the more important to utilize and be aware that this is, I mean, it is a 300-page document that is constantly changing. It is all about different entities around the planet that are, when I say around the planet, around the world, that are subject to sanctions. So it's certainly something to keep updated on, but it has not been a situation where that we've made payment to a particular threat actor group and we've had to had that situation occur where we've been under the eye of OFAC. But again, that's something that still remains to be seen and we'll continue to monitor.
Thank you, Carolyn. A quick question for John Knopf and Jason Short. We've been talking about the zero trust approach. What would be the core challenges that may hinder its successful implementation?
What a great question. I think the core problems that hinder its implementation, and we'll see if Jason has a different opinion, the core factors are human factors. People are afraid. And sometimes people take the attitude of, well, nothing's broken right now, so I don't need to do anything. And so I would say the core factor is actually getting buy-in and passionate leadership from somebody that has authority to say, we need to make changes. We need to do more than we are doing.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with that more. You know, one other item I would throw out there, John, is something you said earlier, which is that the problem is people doing an all or nothing approach and not willing to do incremental improvements or thinking that they have to have the perfect system or do nothing at all. And Carolyn said something very similar, which is just say implementing backup or just implementing two-factor authentication. Every quarter, every budget cycle, take a couple incremental steps. And failing to do those things and going after one big bang project, I think is where people have the most challenges implementing zero trust.